M1 Test, Questions plus Answers. This guide contains 240 M1 test questions with answers. On your official M1 test, you will be presented 64 random questions with 24 motorcycle-related questions, 20 questions on the rules of the road, and 20 questions on road signs. To pass the test, you need to achieve a minimum 80% mark in each of the 3 sections. You can download these materials from drivetesthelp.ca/M1. Good luck. Question 1. You are riding along the road and get an insect smeared on your face shield that obscures your view. What should you do? Stop immediately and clear off your face shield. Pull up the face shield and continue driving. Pull of the road when it is safe and clear off your face shield. Speed up to get to your destination faster. Answer 1. Pull of the road when it is safe and clear off your face shield. From time to time, insects, cigarette butts thrown from other vehicles, or stones kicked up by tires may hit you. If you are not wearing face protection, you could be hit in the face. If you are wearing face protection, it could become smeared or cracked, making it difficult to see. Whatever happens, do not let it affect your control of your motorcycle or moped. Keep your eyes on the road and hands on the handlebars. As soon as it is safe, pull off the road and repair the damage. Question 2. If you are approaching an intersection at which the traffic lights are not working, you should stop, yield to cross traffic, and then proceed. Slow down and proceed with caution. Yield to the traffic on your right. Treat the intersection like an all-way stop. Answer 2. Treat the intersection like an all-way stop. During an electrical failure, traffic lights at intersections will not work. Proceed cautiously and use the intersection the same way you would use an intersection with an all-way stop signs. Question 3. When a motorcycle rider wants to turn while moving faster than 25 kilometers per hour, he must use the clutch pushing method, brakes blocking method, gear changing method, push steering method. Answer 3. Push steering method. When traveling at speeds greater than 25 kilometers per hour, the rider must push on the hand grip in the direction of the turn. Question 4. One of the causes of collisions at intersections is a vehicle making a left turn across your path. To cut down your chances of being hit, approach slowly, move to the right, do both of the above, do neither of the above. Answer 4. Do both of the above. A vehicle making a left turn across your path is one of the leading causes of collisions at intersections. To cut down your chances of being hit, approach slowly and move to the right. Question 5. You must not pass when approaching a hill or curve where there is no clear visibility. If there is a solid yellow line next to your lane, a school bus ahead with flashing red lights, and an extended stop arm, in any of the above situations. Answer 5. In any of the above situations, a solid yellow line indicates a no passing zone. You are not allowed to pass if there is a solid yellow line next to your lane. It is also illegal to pass a stopped school bus with flashing red lights and an extended stop arm. Also, do not pass when approaching a hill or curve where there is no clear visibility. Question 6. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit on a highways outside of a city, town, or village is 60 km/h, 80 km/h, 100 km/h, 70 km/h. Answer 6. 80 km/h. Where there are no posted speed limits, the maximum speed limit is 50 km in cities, towns, and villages, and 80 km/h elsewhere. Question 7. What does this road sign mean? There are no left turns allowed. There are no right turns allowed. There are no U-turns allowed. There is a concealed side road ahead. Answer 7. There is a concealed side road ahead. This warning sign indicates a hidden intersection ahead. There is a hidden side road ahead, and drivers on the side road may not be able to see you approaching. Slow down and proceed with caution. Question 8. Which of the following statements about railway crossings is false? Watch out for more than one train. You can shift gears on the crossing. Always stop when a train is close to the crossing. Never drive around crossing gates. Answer 8. You can shift gears on the crossing. Don't try to cross the tracks until you can cross them without stopping or shifting gears, because your vehicle might stall on the tracks. If the crossing gates are down, stop and remain stopped until the gates are raised. Always stop when a train is close to the crossing. A train cannot yield the right-of-way to you. Question 9. What does this road sign mean? No parking at any time. You may park in the designated area during the posted times. Only weekend parking is allowed. You may not park in the designated area during the posted times. Answer 9. You may park in the designated area during the posted times. A green circle indicates permission. This regulatory sign means that you may park in the designated R for 2 hours during the posted times. Question 10. When starting on a hill, you should use gore to hold the motorcycle while you start the engine and shift into first gear. Your feet, the rear brake, the front brake, the clutch. Answer 10. The front brake. When starting on a hill, use the front brake to hold your motorcycle while you start the engine and shift into first gear. Change to the rear brake to hold your vehicle while you operate the throttle with your right hand. Slowly open the throttle for more power and slowly release the clutch. Ease off the rear brake as the engine slows down and engages. Question 11. A sign with a green circle is a permissive sign, indicates a routine for large trucks, indicates a truck route, is a prohibitory sign. Answer 11. Is a permissive sign. A regulatory sign with a green circle is a permissive sign. It means you may or must do the activity shown inside the circle. Question 12. What does this sign mean? Shows distances to towns or cities, indicates an upcoming railway crossing, shows the exits on the upcoming roundabout and where they will take you, shows directions to nearby towns or cities. Answer 12. Shows the exits on the upcoming roundabout and where they will take you. This sign shows the exits on the upcoming roundabout and where they will take you. After you pass this sign and approach the roundabout, you should also encounter a roundabout warning sign. Question 13. When carrying cargo, it is important to secure it just to the sides of the motorcycle, not carry any passengers. Weigh it before loading it on the motorcycle. Keep the load low. Answer 13. Keep the load low. When carrying cargo, it is important to keep the load low to maintain a low center of gravity. Question 14. You must report a change of name of address to the Ministry of Transportation within 3 months, 10 days, 6 days, 1 month. Answer 14. 6 days. If your name or address changes, it is your responsibility to report it to the Ministry of Transportation within 6 days. Question 15. If your throttle is stuck and twisting it back and forth does not release it, you should apply both brakes. Use engine braking. Operate the engine kill switch. Use the front brake only. Answer 15. Operate the engine kill switch. If your throttle is stuck and twisting, it does not release it. Operate the engine kill switch and pull in the clutch at the same time. This will cut power to the rear wheel. Question 16. What does this sign mean? This lane is closed ahead. Merge into another lane. Keep a certain distance away. Follow these signs until you return to your regular route. There is construction work 1 kilometer ahead. Answer 16. Follow these signs until you return to your regular route. This is a temporary condition sign. These signs warn of unusual temporary conditions such as roadwork zones, diversions, detours, lane closures, or traffic control people on the road. This particular sign is a detour marker. Keep following these detour markers until they return you to your regular route. Question 17. What does this sign mean? You may not turn right on a red light. You may not turn left on a red light. You may not turn right on a green light. There is no road on the right side of the intersection. Answer 17. You may not turn right on a red light. This is a no right turn on red sign. Where this sign is posted, you may not turn right on a red light unless there is also a green arrow light pointing right. Question 18. You should not drive your motorcycle alongside cars because a car driver might not be able to turn. A car driver's visibility might be reduced. Your motorcycle might skid. You might be in a blind spot. Answer 18. You might be in a blind spot. It can be dangerous to drive alongside cars because you might be riding in their blind spots. Question 19. The area slightly to the left or the right of the center of the lane is called the tire travel bike track, vehicle track, tire track. Answer 19. Tire track. This area is called the tire track because all tires would travel in this area. Question 20. The best way to discourage other vehicles from trying to share your lane is to ride to the far left of your lane. Ride a little to the left or right of the center of your lane. Ride on the line that divides the traffic lanes. Ride to the far right of your lane. Answer 20. Ride a little to the left or right of the center of your lane. To discourage other vehicles from sharing your lane, it is best to ride a little to the left or right of the center of your lane in the track where the tires of a four-wheeled vehicle would travel. It is also called the clocking position because it blocks or discourages other drivers from sharing your lane. Question 21. What does this road sign mean? Hotel airport, narrow road ahead, movable bridge ahead. Answer 21. Movable bridge ahead. This warning sign indicates a movable bridge ahead. The bridge lifts or swings open to allow boats to pass. Slow down and prepare to stop in case the bridge is open. Question 22. What can cause the engine to lock? Being low on oil, shifting gears improperly, braking with only one brake, the front tire skidding. Answer 22. Being low on oil. If an engine locks, it is likely very low on oil. Always check your oil before beginning a trip. If needed, add oil as soon as possible, or else the engine may seize. Question 23. Which of the following statements about carrying passengers are true? It will take you longer to speed up. Your stopping distance will increase. It will take you longer to make a turn. All of the above statements are true. Answer 23. All of the above statements are true. When you carry cargo or a passenger on your motorcycle, the stopping distance will increase. It will also take you longer to speed up or turn. Adjust your riding accordingly. Question 24. What does this sign mean? You may exit if you remain in a right-hand lane. The highway ends ahead. You must move into the right-hand lane. This is a two-way lane. You must not drive in the right-hand lane. Answer 24. This is a two-way lane. This sign indicates a two-way lane. This is a lane in the center of the roadway that can be used by vehicles traveling in either direction to make left turns. Question 25. When riding, you should keep your eyes scanning the road ahead, behind, and besides you. Look at the road right in front of your motorcycle. Look to your right. Fix your gaze on the vehicle ahead. Answer 25. Keep your eyes scanning the road ahead, behind, and besides you. Keep your eyes constantly moving and scanning the road ahead, beside, and behind. Don't look at any one place for more than 2 seconds. Trouble could be developing where you aren't looking. Question 26. What does this road sign mean? Right lane ends ahead. Narrow passage ahead. Acceleration lane ahead. Left lane ahead. Answer 26. Right lane ends ahead. This type of warning sign gives advance notice of a reduction in the number of lanes ahead. This particular sign indicates that the right lane ends ahead. All traffic in the right lane must merge left. Question 27. High-speed wobble for a motorcycle can be prevented by further increasing the speed of the vehicle, by slowly closing the throttle without applying brakes, by shifting the weight on the body to one side, by suddenly applying brakes and balancing the vehicle. Answer 27. By slowly closing the throttle without applying brakes. High-speed wobble can be prevented by slowly closing the throttle and reducing the speed without applying the brakes. Question 28. What does this road sign mean? You must give right-of-way. A school zone is ahead. You have the right-of-way. A railway crossing is ahead. Answer 28. You must give right-of-way. This is a yield sign. When you approach a yield sign, slow down and prepare to yield to pedestrians and approaching traffic. You may also have to stop for them, so be ready. Question 29. When riding over metal gratings or rutted pavement, you should stop and walk your motorcycle across. Increase your speed. Keep a gentle but firm grip on the handlebars. Use your high-beam headlight. Answer 29. Keep a gentle but firm grip on the handlebars. When you ride over grooved or rutted pavement or metal gratings, you may feel as though you are losing control of your motorcycle. This effect is greater on smaller vehicles than it is on larger ones. The smaller your vehicle, the larger the effect. Avoid overreacting. Keep a gentle but firm grip on the handlebars and drive as smoothly as you can, choosing the best route possible until you get back on a good surface. Question 30. A large seat and separate footrests are required on the motorcycle for a carrier or a saddlebag, an animal, a passenger, balancing the vehicle. Answer 30. A passenger. The motorcycle must be equipped with a larger seat and separate footrests for a passenger. Question 31. What does this sign mean? The paved surface ends ahead. Slow down to prevent hydroplaning. The pavement is slippery when wet. The pavement has been milled or grooved. Answer 31. The pavement is slippery when wet. This warning sign means that the road is slippery when wet. In wet weather, slow down and proceed with extra caution. Question 32. What does this sign mean? Playground school zone, park ahead, pedestrian crosswalk. Answer 32, school zone. This is a school zone saying a school is nearby. Proceed with caution because there may be school children around. Question 33. If a motorcycle rider wishes to stop his/her vehicle while stopping, he must watch for traffic behind the motorcycle, in the right lane, in the left lane, in front of the motorcycle. Answer 33. Behind the motorcycle. When a rider wants to stop his/her motorcycle, he must watch the traffic behind before taking the next steps. Question 34. While an M1 license holder is operating a motorcycle, his/her blood alcohol level must not be greater than 0.05.80. Answer 34. 0 M1 license holders may not operate a motorcycle if they have been drinking alcohol. Question 35. On a 2-lane road where traffic moves in opposite directions, you may pass on the left only when a broken yellow line is not next to your lane. A broken yellow line is next to your lane. A solid yellow line is next to your lane. A double solid yellow line is in the center. Answer 35. A broken yellow line is next to your lane. On a 2-lane road where traffic moves in opposite directions, you may pass on the left when a broken yellow line is next to your lane. Question 36. On a highway, when may you ride at the maximum speed limit? Only in the daytime. At any time. Only as you can stop safely. On any highway designed of one-way traffic. Answer 36. Only as you can stop safely. Obey the maximum speed limit posted on signs along the road, but always ride at a speed that will let you stop safely. This means riding below the maximum speed limit in bad weather, heavy traffic, or construction zones. Question 37. Motorcycle riders must maintain the following distance from other vehicles: 2-3 seconds distance, 10 seconds distance, 15 seconds distance, 5 seconds distance. Answer 37. 2-3 seconds distance. Motorcycle riders must maintain at least a 2 to 3 seconds safe following distance from other vehicles. Question 38. What does this road sign mean? Possible falling rocks ahead, steep hill ahead, passing now allowed, no trucks allowed. Answer 38. Possible falling rocks ahead. Question 39. What does this road sign mean? You may stop temporarily to load or unload passengers, but not merchandise. You may stop temporarily to load or unload merchandise, but not passengers. You may not stop for any reason. You may stop temporarily to load or unload passengers or merchandise. Answer 39. You may stop temporarily to load or unload passengers but not merchandise. According to the Ontario Highway Traffic Act, no parking means you may stop only temporarily to load or unload passengers or merchandise. No standing means you may stop only temporarily to load or unload passengers but not merchandise. No standing signs are often posted at bus stops and taxi stands. No stopping means you may not stop for any reason, not even temporarily, unless you are directed to do so by a traffic sign or signal or a police officer. Question 40. What does this road sign mean? Divided highway ends, divided highway ahead, road under construction, narrow bridge ahead. Answer 40. Divided highway ends. This sign indicates that the divided highway ends. Keep right and watch for oncoming vehicles. Question 41. Before making a left turn from a one-way street, you should position your motorcycle as close to the right side of the road as possible, as close to the left side of the roadway as possible, to the right of the white line, to the left of the white line. Answer 41. As close to the left side of the roadway as possible. When making a left turn, position your motorcycle as close to the left side of the roadway as possible. Question 42. What does this road sign mean? This lane is not for bicycles. This lane is for trucks only. This lane is for bicycles only. This lane is for buses only. Answer 42. This lane is for bicycles only. A diamond symbol indicates a reserved lane, a lane in which only certain kinds of vehicles may legally travel. This particular sign means that only bicycles may travel in this lane. Question 43. A broken yellow line of your side of the roadway means that you may pass only under ideal driving conditions. Pass if the way is clear. Pass only during daylight hours, not pass. Answer 43. Pass if the way is clear. A broken yellow line on your side of the roadway means that you may pass if the way is clear. A solid yellow line on your side means that you are not allowed to pass. Question 44. When are you allowed to lend your license to a friend? Never. If your friend is borrowing your motorcycle, if you're riding together, only in an emergency. Answer 44. Never. It is illegal to lend your license to anyone or use someone else's license as your own. Question 45. When passing a line of parked cars on your right, you should ride close to the cars so their drivers can see you. Ride as slowly as possible. Swerve from side to side so no one will try to share your lane. Ride in the left tire track position. Answer 45. Ride in the left tire track position. When passing a line of parked cars on your right, you should ride in the left tire track position to be farthest away from hazards associated with parked cars. Question 46. When a motorcycle bounces, the motorcycle rider can be protected from immediate danger by dragging the feet along the ground, holding hand grips firmly, removing his/her feet from the foot pegs and balancing them, bending the body into proper direction. Answer 46. Holding hand grips firmly. The driver must hold the hand grips firmly so as to not lose grip as the motorcycle bounces. Question 47. How much stopping power is provided by the rear brake? No stopping power. 1/4 of total stopping power. 3/4 of total stopping power. Half of total stopping power. Answer 47. 1/4 of total stopping power. Only 1/4 of the total stopping power is provided by the rear brake. Question 48. The front brake is operated by the left foot lever, the left hand lever, the right hand lever, the right foot pedal. Answer 48. The left hand lever. The front brake is operated by the right hand lever. The left hand lever controls the clutch. The right foot pedal is for the rear brake, and the left foot lever is the right gear shifter. Question 49. What does this road sign mean? Steep hill ahead, bumpy road ahead, safety check ahead, no pavement, 500 feet ahead. Answer 49. Steep hill ahead. This is a steep hill ahead sign. Check your brakes. To reduce wear on your brakes, shift into a lower gear, even if your vehicle has an automatic transmission. Question 50. Which of the following actions can save a motorcycle rider's life when he wants to change lanes, position within a lane, or before turning off the roadway? A quick shoulder check. A quick movement towards the other lane. A sudden change, slowing down quickly. Answer 50. A quick shoulder check. The driver should do a quick check before changing the lane position, position within a lane, or before turning off the roadway. Question 51. What does this road sign mean? Watch for traffic signals. Do not slow down. Do not block the intersection. Be cautious of pedestrians. Answer 51. Do not block the intersection. The Do Not Block Intersection sign warns you not to enter the intersection if traffic is blocked beyond it, because you might end up blocking the intersection for cross traffic. This warning sign is rectangular rather than diamond-shaped because of its relatively long text. Question 52. When riding in a group, motorcyclists should usually ride in a staggered formation alongside each other. Single file. In a V formation. Answer 52. In a staggered formation. When riding in a group, motorcyclists should usually ride in a staggered formation. It keeps the group together while still maintaining an adequate space cushion. Question 53. To maintain adequate control of your motorcycle, your arms should be positioned with elbows slightly bent and wrists low, with elbows and wrists locked at a 90-degree angle, with elbows and wrists high. Answer 53. With elbows slightly bent and wrists low. To maintain adequate control of the motorcycle, your arms should be positioned with elbows slightly bent and wrists low to prevent you from increasing your speed by mistake. Question 54. In countersteering, to initiate a turn, pushing the right hand grip will allow the motorcycle to turn left. Make a U-turn only. Turn right. Go straight. Answer 54. Turn right. In countersteering, you momentarily steer counter to the direction in which you want to turn. This causes the motorcycle to lean in the direction for the turn. Question 55. You are following a large truck that is signaling a right turn. You should anticipate the truck stopping suddenly, the truck swinging left, the truck swinging right, the truck turning close to the right curb. Answer 55. The truck swinging left. When any vehicle turns, its rear wheels follow a shorter rather than its front wheels. The longer the vehicle, the greater the difference in the turning path. If a large truck tries to turn right from the right lane, it might overrun the right curb. When you follow a big rig, look at its turn signals before you try to pass it. Question 56. What does this road sign mean? There is merging traffic ahead. No U-turns are allowed. There is a hidden intersection ahead. No left turns allowed. Answer 56. There is merging traffic ahead. This is a merging traffic sign. Two roads going in the same direction are about to join into one. Drivers on both roads are equally responsible for ensuring that traffic merges smoothly and safely. Question 57. What does this road sign mean? Road slippery when wet. Winding road. Narrow road ahead. Hidden intersection ahead. Answer 57. Winding road. This warning sign is a winding road ahead sign. A winding road is a road with at least 3 curves. Slow down and keep right. Question 58. What does this road sign mean? No left turns. Bicycles not allowed. No parking. Bicycle crossing ahead. Answer 58. Bicycle crossing ahead. This is a bicycle crossing ahead road sign. Question 59. When should a passenger get on a motorcycle? While it is still on the kickstand, before the engine has been started, before the driver, after the engine has been started. Answer 59. After the engine has been started, a passenger should get on a motorcycle only after the motorcyclist has mounted and started it. Question 60. When a motorcycle rider wishes to enter a highway, he must merge into the traffic directly. Enter into the access path and then the merging area. Take a special route for motorcycles. Enter with the lowest possible speed. Answer 60. Enter into the access path and then the merging area. Motorcycle riders must enter into the access path and then into the acceleration zone and slowly merge into highway traffic. Question 61. What does this road sign mean? Bridge crossing ahead. Intersection with unpaved road ahead. Railway crossing ahead. None of the above. Answer 61. Railway crossing ahead. This is a sign indicating that a railway crossing is ahead. Slow down, watch for trains, and be prepared to stop if a train is approaching. Question 62. What does this construction sign mean? Slow down and obey the flagger's directions. The pavement is milled or grooved. There is roadwork operation ahead. The flagger is off duty. Answer 62. There is roadwork operation ahead. This is a roadwork ahead sign. Question 63. When approaching a yield sign, what does the law require you to do? Stop 50 meters before the sign. Slow down and proceed through the intersection slowly. Slow down. Stop if necessary to yield the right-of-way. Slow down and stop even if the intersection is clear. Answer 63. Slow down. Stop if necessary to yield the right-of-way. This sign means that drivers must slow down and be ready to stop if necessary to let any vehicle or pedestrian pass. Question 64. What does this road sign mean? Intersection ahead. Side road near a railway ahead. Pedestrian crosswalk ahead. Railway crossing ahead. Answer 64. Railway crossing ahead. This warning sign indicates a railway crossing ahead. You must slow down and proceed only if it is safe. Question 65. While you hold an M1 license, you may not drive from 1 hour after sunset to 1 hour before sunset, from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., from midnight to 5 a.m., from 1/2 hour after sunset to 1/2 hour before sunrise. Answer 65. From 1/2 hour after sunset to 1/2 hour before sunrise. While you hold an M1 license, you may not drive from 1/2 hour after sunset to 1/2 hour before sunrise. There are also other restrictions on your driving. Question 66. A single broken yellow line usually marks the center line of a two-way roadway where changing lanes is not allowed. Passing is prohibited. Passing is allowed if the way is clear. Driving on the other side of the line is allowed. Answer 66. Passing is allowed if the way is clear. A single broken yellow line usually marks the center line of a two-way roadway on which a vehicle may pass if it is safe. Question 67. According to the official Ministry of Transportation Motorcycle Handbook, how often should you inspect your motorcycle for problems? Monthly, bi-weekly, every time you ride, weekly. Answer 67. Every time you ride. Motorcycles require more maintenance than cars. It is important that you read your owner's manual, inspect your motorcycle carefully, and fix things right away. According to the official Ministry of Transportation Motorcycle Handbook, in addition to the check you do each time you ride, some things as tires, wheels, coolant, battery, driveline, brakes, and shock absorbers should be carefully examined weekly. Question 68. What does this road sign mean? Do not honk at animals. Deer are welcome. Deer regularly cross here. There is a zoo ahead. Answer 68. Deer regularly cross here. This is a deer crossing road sign. Watch for deer and be prepared to stop for them. Question 69. A center lane that is marked on each side by a solid yellow line and a broken yellow line is reserved for and can be used by vehicles traveling in either direction. Faster traffic. Making left turns. Making right turns passing. Answer 69. Making left turns. This is a shared center lane, also known as a shared left turn lane. Vehicles in either direction may use this lane only to make a left turn. Use this lane with caution because vehicles traveling in the opposite direction may use it too. Question 70. What does this sign mean? Do not enter during the times and days posted. No stopping is allowed during the times and days posted. Buses are not allowed in this lane during the times and days posted. Only certain types of vehicles are allowed in this lane during the times and days posted. Answer 70. Only certain types of vehicles are allowed in this lane during the times and days posted. This is a high occupancy vehicle, HOV sign. During certain times, an HOV lane is open only to such high occupancy vehicles as buses, taxis, and passenger vehicles with a specified minimum number of occupants. This HOV sign indicates that only passenger vehicles with at least 3 occupants may use this lane. Question 71. When a motorist reaches a through intersection where he may not need to stop, he must stop between 2 vehicles, pass with maximum speed to avoid collisions, yield to pedestrians and vehicles, or come to a complete stop if necessary. Stop in front of 4-wheeled vehicles. Answer 71. Yield to pedestrians and vehicles or come to a complete stop if necessary. Whenever a motorist reaches a through intersection, he must yield to pedestrians and other vehicles as per the right-of-way rules. Question 72. The motorcyclist should avoid driving in which part of the lane when it is raining? Right part of the lane, center of the lane, left part of the lane, none of the above. Answer 72. Center of the lane. The center part of the lane is more slippery due to oil and grease buildup. Motorcyclists should avoid that particular area in wet conditions. Question 73. The motorcycle rider must check his/her mirrors every 9 to 10 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds, 5 to 7 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds. Answer 73. 5 to 7 seconds. Motorcycle riders must check their mirrors every 5 to 7 seconds to watch the traffic behind them. Question 74. Why are gravel roads potentially dangerous to motorcyclists? There are no lane markers. They do not have posted speed limits. Other drivers are known to drive recklessly. Gravel provides less traction than pavement. Answer 74. Gravel provides less traction than pavement. Gravel roads are potentially dangerous to motorcyclists because the loose sand and gravel provide little traction. Question 75. Which of the following statements are true about sharing the road with large trucks? Large trucks create heavy turbulence that may affect your ability to control your motorcycle. Large trucks have shorter stopping distances. Stay in the left lane if a large truck ahead is making a left turn. All of the above statements are true. Answer 75. Large trucks create heavy turbulence that may affect your ability to control your motorcycle. A large vehicle can create heavy turbulence that can seriously affect your ability to control your vehicle when you are passing the larger one. If you must pass a large vehicle, try to relax and work with the air turbulence. Do not drive in the left lane when a large vehicle is making a left turn in front of you. Stay well back until the truck has cleared the turn, or else you might get squeezed between the truck and the curb. Keep in mind that large trucks require much longer stopping distances. Question 76. If you are found guilty of driving around a railway crossing barrier, core demerit points will be added to your driving record. 2, 3, 5, 1. Answer 76-3. Many different offenses carry 3 points each. These include driving through, around, or under a railway crossing barrier, failing to yield the right-of-way, and failing to obey a stop sign, traffic light, or railway crossing signal. Question 77. You are entering or leaving a highway. A group of motorcyclists should drive, single file, in a staggered formation, in any order, alongside each other. Answer 77. Single file. Staggered formation can be safely used on an open road. However, you should drive single file in a single line, on curves, in turns, or when entering or leaving a freeway. Question 78. This road sign indicates you may not turn here. You must not enter this area. You may drive in any direction from any lane. The direction of travel for each lane. Answer 78. The direction of travel for each lane. These signs, above the road or as pavement markings, tell drivers in each lane the directions in which they must travel. This particular sign means that drivers in the left lane must turn left, driving in the center lane must either turn right or go straight, and drivers in the right lane must turn right. Question 79. What does this road sign mean? Do not enter. There is a construction zone ahead. There may be water flowing over the road. There is a movable bridge ahead. Answer 79. There may be water flowing over the road. This sign indicates that water may flow over this road. Question 80. If you are a fully licensed driver, 21 years of age and over, and if you register a BA4, you will receive an immediate 3-day license suspension for a first offense, from .05 to .08, from .01 to .03, from .08 to .9, from .03 to .04. Answer 80. From .05 to .08. If you register a BAC from .05 to .08, you will receive an immediate driver's license suspension. For a first occurrence, you will be suspended for 3 days. Question 81. What does this road sign mean? There is a sharp bend or turn in the road ahead. Traffic must travel in one direction only. Vehicles in this lane must turn right. Keep to the right of the traffic island. Answer 81. Traffic must travel in one direction only. This is a one-way sign. On this street, traffic may travel only in the direction of the arrow. Question 82. The driver is using a hand signal. The driver intends to slow down or stop. Turn right. Speed up. Turn left. Answer 82. Turn left. Question 83. What does this road sign mean? You may pass a school bus if its red signals are flashing. You must stop for a school bus if your turn signals are flashing. You must stop for a school bus if its red signals are flashing. You must stop for a school bus if the traffic lights are flashing. Answer 83. You must stop for a school bus if its red signals are flashing. This sign means that you must stop for a school bus when its red signals are flashing. Question 84. The driver is using a hand signal. The driver intends to speed up, turn right, slow down or stop, turn left. Answer 84. Slow down or stop. This hand signal indicates that the driver intends to slow down or stop. This hand signal is the equivalent of the brake lights on the driver's vehicle. Question 85. To protect the face and eyes from flying material, the motorcyclist should wear a face shield, a mask, a cap, eyeglasses. Answer 85. A face shield. Face protective shields protect the motorcyclist's face and eyes from flying objects. Question 86. When driving in fog, you should increase your following distance. Slow down. Use your low beam headlight. Do all of the above. Answer 86. Do all of the above. Turn on your low beam headlight whenever visibility is reduced, such as in bad weather. Don't use your high beam headlight in bad weather. The bright light can reflect off fog, rain, or snow and cause glare. However, if fog becomes so dense that you cannot see even 10 seconds ahead, pull off the road and stop in a safe place. Remember, if you can't see, you can't drive. Question 87. What can affect your ability to ride a motorcycle? Prescription medications, over-the-counter medications, illegal drugs. Any of the above. Answer 87. Any of the above. Not only alcohol can affect your ability to ride a motorcycle, some illegal, prescription, and over-the-counter drugs can also affect your riding abilities. If you are not sure of the effects of a particular medication, check the warning label or ask your pharmacist or doctor. Question 88. Which of the following statements about a safety standard certificate are true? It is valid for 36 days after the inspection. It is illegal to ride your motorcycle without it. It is a document that certifies your vehicle's fitness. All of the above statements are correct. Answer 88. All of the above statements are correct. An inspection station licensed by the Ministry of Transportation to inspect motorcycles can issue a Safety Standard Certificate, SSC, for your vehicle, provided that it has passed an inspection. An SSC is valid for 36 days after the inspection. Question 89. M1 license holders may not drive in residential areas, on rural roads with speed limits below 80 km per hour, on most roads whose speed limits are over 80 kilometers per hour, on country roads unless accompanied by a driving instructor. Answer 89. On most roads whose speed limits are over 80 kilometers per hour. While you hold an M1 license, you may not drive on roads whose speed limits are over 80 kilometers per hour. Expect highways 11, 17, 69, 71, 101, 102, 122, and 165. These exceptions are made because some drivers have no other route available to them. Also, you may not drive 1/2 hour after sunset to 1/2 hour before sunrise. Question 90. When riding with a passenger, how should you adjust your riding? Don't use saddlebags. Make sure the gas tank is at least half full. Increase the throttle when making turns. Go slower when taking curves or corners. Answer 90. Go slower when taking curves or corners. Your motorcycle will respond more slowly with a passenger. Hence, you should ride a bit slower, especially when taking curves, corners, or bumps. Question 91. While riding a motorcycle, you should position your feet to drag lightly on the ground with your toes pointed downward as far forward as possible, firmly on the footrests. Answer 91. Firmly on the footrests. While riding a motorcycle, you should position your feet firmly on the footrests. This helps maintain balance. Pointing your feet downward could cause them to catch on something. Question 92. What does this road sign mean? End of 50 kilometers per hour zone. Speed limit for rural school zones. Maximum speed of 50 kilometers per hour from this sign to the next one. Speed limit changes to 50 kilometers per hour ahead. Answer 92. Speed limit changes to 50 kilometers per hour ahead. This regulatory sign indicates that there is a speed limit change ahead. You must be prepared to slow down to the posted speed when you see another speed limit sign without an arrow. Question 93. To cross a railway crossing safely, you should look both ways, only if the signals are flashing. Look both ways for an approaching train and listen carefully. First, park within 10 feet of the crossing. Do it quickly, but back up if you notice a train. Answer 93. Look both ways for an approaching train and listen carefully. Look both ways as you approach a railway crossing, even if the flashing signal is not functioning. Never stop your vehicle when any part of your vehicle is on track. When in traffic, never proceed across the tracks unless the opposite side has adequate room for the full length of your vehicle. Question 94. Snow removal vehicles on public roadways are equipped with flashing lights: green, red, yellow, blue. Answer 94. Blue snow removal vehicles on public roadways are equipped with flashing blue lights that can be seen from up to 150 meters. Question 95. Due to excessive sand and gravel, the motorcycle rider must not drive along the side of the pavement, along the middle of the lane, near the left edge of the right lane, near the right edge of the left lane. Answer 95. Along the side of the pavement, sand and gravel usually collect along the side of the pavement. Question 96. What does this road sign mean? 2 or more occupants must be in the vehicle to use this lane. 2 lanes will merge into 1. 2 lanes are closed ahead. There is a highway with 2 express lanes. Answer 96. 2 or more occupants must be in the vehicle to use this lane. This type of sign indicates that the lane is high occupancy vehicle, HOV lane. This particular sign indicates that only buses and vehicles with 2 or more occupants may use this lane. Motorcyclists may also use this lane even if they are not carrying passengers. Question 97. What does this sign mean? Recreation area ahead. Restroom availability. Hospital ahead. Disabled parking area. Answer 97. Disabled parking area. This sign features the international symbol of access for persons with disabilities. The sign indicates that a person in a wheelchair may use a handicapped parking space. Question 98. What should the driver do when the motorcycle chain locks the rear wheel? Turn off and turn on the engine. Apply brakes to stop the vehicle immediately. Maintain control and pull over immediately. Hit the brakes hard. Answer 98. Maintain control and pull over immediately. When the chain locks the rear wheel, maintain control and pull over immediately. Question 99. This symbol indicates a temporary condition, a prohibition, a warning, information and direction. Answer 99. A prohibition, a red circle with a slash through it, means the activity shown inside the ring is not allowed. Question 100. What does this sign mean? Road under construction. Divided highway ends. Two-way traffic. Divided highway begins. Answer 100. Divided highway begins. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead is divided by a median. Keep right of it. Question 101. When a motorcycle rider approaches a railway crossing and the signal lights are flashing, what should he do? Stop 12 meters from the farthest track. Cross the rail track with a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Stop 5 meters away from the nearest track. Stop the motorcycle 15 meters away from the nearest track. Answer 101. Stop 5 meters away from the nearest track. Motorcyclists must maintain 5 meters, distance from the nearest railway track at railway crossings. Question 102. What does this road sign mean? There is a snowmobile repair shop. Only snowmobiles may park here. Snowmobiles may not use this road. Snowmobiles may use this road. Answer 102. Snowmobiles may use this road. A green circle indicates permission. This regulatory sign means that snowmobiles may use this road. Question 103. When riding in a group, beginner riders should be positioned at the front of the group, behind the leader, at the end of the group, anywhere. Answer 103. Behind the leader. When riding in a group, an inexperienced rider should be positioned right behind the leader. The inexperienced rider won't have to chase after the group, and more experienced riders will be able to keep an eye on the inexperienced rider from behind. Question 104. For safe driving on the road, a driver must do the following. Change lanes frequently to avoid any accidents with fast-moving vehicles. Apply brakes often to prevent any collisions. Check the surroundings and scan the road in all directions. Turn the headlights on to improve vision. Answer 104. Check the surroundings and scan the road in all directions. The driver must watch the surrounding areas and scan the road in all directions to prevent accidents. Question 105. What does this sign mean? There is a passing lane ahead. A road is branching off ahead. There is a slight bend or curve in the road ahead. Keep right of the traffic island. Answer 105. There is a passing lane ahead. This regulatory sign means you must stay in the right lane except when passing on two-lane sections where climbing or passing lanes are provided. Question 106. An accident must be reported to the police if someone has been hurt or killed. Vehicle damage is over $2,000. Property damage is over $2,000. Any of the above are true. Answer 106. Any of the above are true. By law, you must report to the police any collision involving injuries or damage to vehicles or property exceeding $2,000. Question 107. What does this sign mean? There is work ahead. A traffic control person is ahead. Drive slowly and watch for instructions. A survey crew is working on the road ahead. Watch for pedestrians and be prepared to share the road with them. Answer 107. A survey crew is working on the road ahead. This sign is seen at construction zones where survey crews may be working. Proceed with caution. Question 108. If you miss your exit on a highway, you should make a U-turn. Continue to the next exit. Stop back up to your exit. Answer 108. Continue to the next exit. If you miss your exit on a highway, don't stop, back up, or try to turn around. Doing so greatly increases the likelihood of a collision. Instead, take the next exit and re-enter the highway to return to the exit you missed. Question 109. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit in cities, towns, and villages is 30 kilometers, 60 kilometers per hour, 40 kilometers per hour, 50 kilometers per hour. Answer 109, 50 kilometers per hour. Where there are no posted speed limits, the maximum speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour in cities, towns, and villages, and 80 kilometers per hour elsewhere. Question 110. What does this road sign mean? Fire truck entrance ahead on the right. Bus entrance ahead on the right. Truck entrance ahead on the right. None of the above. Answer 110. Fire truck entrance ahead on the right. This sign indicates that an upcoming fire truck entrance on the right. Prepare to yield to fire trucks entering the roadway. Question 111. What does this road sign mean? Possible falling rocks ahead. Underpass ahead. School zone ahead. Bumpy road ahead. Answer 111. Underpass ahead. This sign indicates an underpass ahead with only 3.9 meters of vertical clearance. In Ontario, trucks can legally be up to 4.15 meters tall. Question 112. What does this road sign mean? Pavement ends, divided roadway ahead, low clearance underpass ahead, falling rocks. Answer 112. Pavement ends. This warning sign indicates the end of the paved surface. Question 113. What does this road sign mean? Underpass ahead, paved surface ends, divided roadway ahead, narrow bridge ahead. Answer 113. Narrow bridge ahead. This sign indicates that there is a narrow bridge ahead. The widget of the road will be less than the part of the road you are currently driving on. Slow down at the narrow passage. Question 114. The minimum age limit for applicants of a motorcycle driving license is 14 years. 11 years, 10 years, 16 years. Answer: 114, 16 years. The minimum age requirements for the learner's license if 16 years. Question 115. What does this road sign mean? Slight bend or curve in the road ahead. Yield to the left. Closed lane. Road turns left. Answer: closed lane. This sign means that there is a closed lane ahead. If you're in that lane, adjust your speed to merge with traffic in the lane indicated by the arrow. Question 116. What does this road sign mean? This road turns sharply right ahead. Keep right. Traffic must exit to the right. This road turns slightly right ahead. Answer 116. This road turns sharply right ahead. This sign warns of a sharp bend or turn to the right in the road ahead. Slow down before you get to it. Question 117. What is the purpose of using a helmet while riding a motorcycle? To protect the motorcyclist from rain and snow. To protect the motorcyclist from head injuries in case of a crash. To protect the motorcyclist from sun rays. To function as a balance for the motorcycle. Answer 117. To protect the motorcyclist from head injuries in case of a crash. As per Ontario law, every motorcycle rider and passenger must wear a proper helmet while moving on a motorcycle. It provides protection from head injuries during a collision. Question 118. For increased safety when riding at night, you should watch the taillights of the vehicle ahead, increase your following distance, reduce your speed. Do all of the above. Answer 118. Do all of the above. For increased safety when riding at night, you should do the following. 1. Reduce your speed to give yourself more time to react to the unexpected. 2. Increase your following distance to give yourself more room to maneuver if the vehicle ahead of you stops short. 3. Watch the vehicle ahead of you. Its headlights can help give you a better view of the road. If the vehicle's taillights seem to bounce up and down, it is likely riding over bumps. Question 119. What does this road sign mean? Heliport, Hill Hotel, Hospital. Answer: 119. Hospital. Information signs are square signs with white symbols. This information sign indicates a hospital nearby. Question 120. To make a safe turn, the motorcyclist must use a higher gear. Lean the bike in the direction of the turn. Lean the bike against the direction of the turn. Take sharp turn. Answer 120. Lean the bike in the direction of the turn. To turn a motorcycle safely, the rider must lean the bike in the direction of the turn. Question 121. What does this road sign mean? There is someone directing traffic ahead. There are no traffic signals on this road. There is a traffic signal ahead. There is a stop sign ahead. Answer: 121. There is a traffic signal ahead. This warning sign indicates that there is a traffic signal ahead. Be prepared to stop. Question 122. If you need to shift gears as you approach a turn, you do not need to shift gears for a turn. Shift gears in the turn. Shift gears after the turn. Shift gears before the turn. Answer: 122. Shift gears before the turn. If you need to shift gears as you approach a turn, you should do it before the turn if possible. This will help keep the turn smooth and stable. A sudden change in power to the rear wheel during a turn can cause a skid. Question 123. Perfect balance can be maintained by motorcycle riders by holding the knees firmly against the gas tank while passing a car, making turns, crossing an intersection, increasing speed. Answer 123. Making turns. In order to maintain balance, every motorcycle rider must hold his/her knees firmly against the gas tank while making turns. Question 124. While making a turn, the passenger on a motorcycle must lean in the opposite direction of the turn, bend backward, maintain straight posture, lean in the direction of the turn. Answer: 124. Lean in the direction of the turn. The driver as well as the passenger must lean in the direction of the turn. Question 125. If you are driving over an obstacle on the road, what is the best way to absorb the shock? Increase your speed. Crouch down. Rise slightly off the seat. Avoid using the brakes. Answer: 125. Rise slightly off the seat. If you are riding over an obstacle on the road, the best way to absorb shock is to raise yourself slightly off the seat and let your knees and elbows absorb the shock. Question 126. Which of the following statements about blind spots is false? The best way to compensate for blind spots is to turn and glance over your shoulder. There are blind spots to the left rear and right rear of a vehicle. Larger vehicles have smaller blind spots. Don't drive in another vehicle's blind spot. Answer 126. Larger vehicles have smaller blind spots. Every vehicle has blind spots. Generally, the larger the vehicle, the larger the blind spots. Question 127. What does this road sign mean? U-turns allowed. Left turns prohibited. U-turns prohibited. Right turns prohibited. Answer 127. U-turns prohibited. A red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign indicates that U-turns are prohibited here. Question 128. Incorrect usage of gears can result in accidents when riding with a passenger on two-way roads, riding in heavy traffic, changing gears on plain roads, downshifting, turning, or starting on hills. Answer 128. Downshifting, turning, or starting on hills. There is more to shifting gears than simply getting the motorcycle to accelerate smoothly. Accidents can occur if the gears are used incorrectly when downshifting, turning, or starting on hills. Question 129. What does this road sign mean? Airplanes land on this road. This is the route to an airport. This is a landing area for helicopters. Airplanes fly low overhead. Answer 129. This is the route to an airport. Information signs are square signs with white symbols. This information sign indicates that an airport is ahead. Question 30. What does this road sign mean? Dead-end street ahead. Slow-moving vehicles ahead. Yield right-of-way. Stop sign ahead. Answer 130. Stop sign ahead. This is a stop sign ahead road sign. Be prepared to stop at the stop sign. Question 131. The driver's hand signal indicates that this driver intends to turn right, make a U-turn, slow down or stop, turn left. Answer 131. Slow down or stop. This driver intends to slow down or stop. Question 132. What does this road sign mean? No stopping for more than 3 minutes. No idling for more than 3 minutes. No smoking for more than 3 minutes. Idling permitted for at least 3 minutes. Answer 132. No idling for more than 3 minutes. This type of sign is a no idling sign. This particular sign means that you may not idle your engine here for more than 3 minutes. Question 133. What does this road sign mean? School zone, pedestrians ahead, a hiking trail, playground zone. Answer 133. Pedestrians ahead. This sign means that there may be pedestrians ahead. Watch for pedestrians and be prepared to share the road with them. Question 134. What does this road sign mean? Uneven pavement is ahead. This is a construction zone. This is a pedestrian crossover. This is a school zone. Answer 134. This is a pedestrian crossover. This is a pedestrian crossover. Be prepared to stop and yield the right-of-way to pedestrians. You may not pass within 30 meters of a pedestrian crossover. Question 135. What does this road sign mean? Going straight is allowed. Left turns are not allowed. Right turns are not allowed. Going straight is not allowed. Answer 135. Going straight is not allowed. A red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign indicates that going straight is prohibited here. Question 136. What does this road sign mean? There is a railway crossing ahead. Be alert for trains. Vehicles cannot change lanes into or out of high-occupancy vehicle HOV lane in this area. There is a hazard close to the edge of the road. The downward lines show the side on which you may safely pass. This is a pedestrian crossover. Be prepared to stop and yield the right-of-way to pedestrians. Answer 136. Vehicles cannot change lanes into or out of high-occupancy vehicle lane in this area. This sign means that the vehicles cannot change lanes into or out of a high-occupancy HOV lane in this area. Question 137. When carrying cargo or a passenger, drive at slower speeds. Start slowing down earlier than usual. Maintain a greater following distance between you and the vehicle ahead. Do all of the above. Answer 137. Do all of the above. When carrying cargo or a passenger, some speed adjustments are required. Drive slower and leave more space ahead and to your sides. Adjust your riding accordingly. Question 138. If you are convicted of more, 6 demerit points will be added to your driving record. Driving at 50 km per hour or more over the speed limit, Failing to stop for a school bus racing. Any of the above. Answer 138. Any of the above. If you are convicted of careless driving, racing, failing to stop for a school bus, or exceeding the speed limit by 50 kilometers per hour or more, 6 demerit points will be added to your driving record. You may also face additional penalties. Question 139. What does this road sign mean? A school crossing is ahead. Watch for people with disabilities. This is a wheelchair crossing. Passing is not allowed. Answer 39. A school crossing is ahead. This warning sign is a school crossing ahead road sign. Follow the directions of the crossing guard or school safety patroller. Question 140. To carry your cargo, you should distribute it evenly. Keep it low. Keep it forward. Do all of the above. Answer 140. Do all of the above. To carry a load, you should position it forward and low and distribute the weight evenly. Keep your motorcycle balanced and keep its center of gravity low. Question 141. What type of clothing is best for daytime riding? Any clothing that covers your arms and legs, brightly colored clothing, gray-colored clothing to blend into the environment, clothing made of non-reflective material. Answer 141. Brightly colored clothing. Most collisions occur in broad daylight. Wear brightly colored clothing to increase your chances of being seen. Bright orange, red, yellow, or green jackets or vests are best for being seen. Reflective material on your vest and helmets will help drivers see you from the side. Question 142. What does a double solid yellow line in the center of a two-lane road mean? Passing is permitted during the day. Passing is not permitted. Passing is permitted any time. Passing is permitted at night. Answer 142. Passing is not permitted. A double solid yellow line in the center of a two-lane road means that no passing is allowed on either side. Question 143. What does this road sign mean? Truck route. Truck entrance ahead on the right. No trucks allowed. Slow down for trucks. Answer 143. Truck entrance ahead on the right. This sign means there is a truck entrance ahead on the right. Question 144. What does this road sign mean? Do not enter this area. This is a high crime area. Be more aware of pedestrians and your speed in this area. It is safe to enter this area. Answer 144. Be more aware of pedestrians and your speed in this area. This sign indicates a community safety zone. This is an area where, according to the community, speeding or aggressive driving poses a special risk to pedestrians. Traffic offenses committed within this zone are subject to increased fines. Obey all speed limits and drive carefully. Question 145. While driving in the right lane, you see a bus leaving the bus bay with its left turn signals flashing. You should slow down or stop to yield the right-of-way to the bus. Speed up and pass the bus. Honk your horn and pass the bus quickly. Disregard the bus. Answer 145. Slow down or stop to yield the right-of-way to the bus. When a bus in a bus bay begins flashing its left turn signals, indicating that it is ready to leave the bus bay, and you are approaching in the lane adjacent to the bus bay, you must allow the bus to re-enter traffic. Yielding to the right odd way to buses in this situation is the law. Question 146. This driver is using hand signal. The driver intends to turn right, slow down or stop. Turn left, speed up. Answer 146. Turn right. Hand signals can be used instead of your car's regular lighted turn and brake signals. This driver intends to turn right. Question 147. What type of group formation should be used when riding through curves? V-shaped formation, in pairs. Single file, staggered formation. Answer 147. Single file. When riding through curves, it is best to ride single file in a single line. Question 148. When crossing a very slippery surface, you should pull in the clutch and coast. Stop and walk the bike across. Accelerate or maintain your speed. Use the front brake only. Answer 148. Pull in the clutch and coast. When crossing a very slippery surface, you should pull in the clutch and coast across. Question 149. An M1 license is valid for 90 days, 60 days, 30 days, 45 days. Answer 149. 90 days. Your M1 license is only valid for 90 days, so it is a good idea to book your Level 1 road test early so you can complete it before your M1 license expires. Question 150. What does this road sign mean? This lane is for bicycles only. No pedestrians are allowed on this road. There is a bicycle crossing ahead. This road is an official bicycle route. Answer 150. This road is an official bicycle route. This road is an official bicycle route. Watch for cyclists and be prepared to share the road with them. Question 151. What does this road sign mean? No parking. No bicycles allowed on this road. No stopping. Bicycles allowed on this road. Answer 151. No bicycles allowed on this road. A red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign means that bicycles are not allowed. Question 152. Motorcycle riders must not ride their vehicles between two lanes behind a passenger vehicle, in the right lane, in the left lane. Answer 152. Between two lanes. The motorcycle rider should never ride between two lanes, as each lane is designated for only one vehicle. Question 153. What does this road sign mean? Bumpy or uneven pavement ahead, construction zone ahead, factory ahead, bridge or viaduct ahead. Answer 153. Bumpy or uneven pavement ahead. This is a bumpy or uneven pavement ahead road sign. Slow down. Question 154. When driving at night, you should follow which of the following rules? Wear a tinted face shield. Don't overdrive your headlight. Wear dark clothing. Do all of the above. Answer 154. Don't overdrive your headlight. You are overdriving your headlight when you travel so fast that your stopping distance is farther than you can see with your headlight. This is a dangerous thing to do because you are not giving yourself enough room to make a safe stop. In the dark, you have no way of knowing what lies beyond the reach of your headlight. Question 155. What does this road sign mean? Only dogs allowed. No pedestrians allowed. No children allowed. No bicycles allowed. Answer 155. No pedestrians allowed. A red slash inside a red circle means no. This sign means that pedestrians are not allowed to use this section of the road. Question 156. If the signal light changes from green to yellow amber as you approach the intersection, what should you do? Sound your horn to warn pedestrians and other drivers that you do not intend to stop. Stop. If a stop cannot be made safely, proceed with caution. Speed up to clear the intersection as quickly as possible. Continue through the intersection without slowing or stopping. Answer 156. Stop. If a stop cannot be made safely, proceed with caution. Question 157. What does this road sign mean? Share the road with oncoming traffic. Drive with caution. No standing allowed here. The road is slippery when wet. Answer 157. Share the road with oncoming traffic. This sign means you have to share the road with oncoming traffic. Question 158. What does this road sign mean? Hidden intersection ahead. Hidden school bus stop ahead. School zone ahead. Hidden bus bay ahead. Answer 158. Hidden school bus stop ahead. This warning sign means that there is a hidden school bus stop ahead. School buses stop with flashing red lights there. Slow down, drive with extra caution, and watch for children or a school bus with flashing red lights. Question 159. Class M1 licensed motorcyclists driving at night should do the following to prevent accidents. Wear reflective clothing. Class M1 license holders are not allowed to drive at night. Maintain considerable distance from other vehicles. Reduce the speed. Answer 59. Class M1 license holders are not allowed to drive at night. Class M1 license holders are not allowed to drive at night due to their insufficient experience. Question 160. What does this road sign mean? Keep right. U-turns are permitted 300 meters ahead. A roundabout is 300 meters ahead. A highway interchange is 300 meters ahead. Answer 160. A roundabout is 300 meters ahead. This sign indicates that a roundabout is 300 meters ahead. A roundabout is a circular intersection in which traffic circulates counterclockwise around a central island. Slow down and prepare to yield to the traffic already in the roundabout. Question 161. Class M1 and M2 drivers will be sent a second warning letter encouraging you to improve your driving behavior if they have accumulated 6 demerit points, 9 demerit points, 3 demerit points, 15 demerit points. Answer 161. 6 demerit points. See section Demerit Point System for Level 1 and Level 2 drivers in the official MTO Driver's Handbook. Note that this question refers to Level 1 and Level 2 drivers, not fully licensed drivers. Question 162. What does this road sign mean? The speed limit is 40 km per hour at all times. During school hours when the yellow lights are flashing, the speed limit is 40 km per hour. This is a playground. This is a pedestrian crosswalk. Answer 162. During school hours when the yellow lights are flashing, the speed limit is 40 kilometers per hour. During school hours when the yellow lights are flashing, you must always follow the speed limit shown. This sign means that the speed limit when the yellow lights are flashing is 40 kilometers per hour. Question 163. What does this sign mean? When a school bus stops with its red lights flashing and its stop sign arm swung out, you may proceed if you're on the opposite side of the road. When a school bus stops with its red lights flashing and its stop sign arm swung out, you must slow down to 25 kilometers per hour and proceed with caution. When a school bus stops with its red lights flashing and its stop sign arm swung out, you must stop at least 20 meters from the bus. When a school bus stops with its red lights flashing and its stop sign arm swung out, you must stop at any point before reaching the bus. Answer 163. When a school bus stops with its red lights flashing and its stop sign arm swung out, you must stop at least 20 meters from the bus. When a school bus stops with its red lights flashing and its stop sign arm extended, you must stop at least 20 meters from the bus, regardless of which side of the road the bus is on. Remain stopped until the stop sign arm is retracted and the red lights stop flashing. The only exception is if the bus is stopped on the opposite side of a divided highway. In that case, you don't have to stop for it. Question 164. What does this road sign mean? Vehicles that stop at this red light will be photographed. You must stop for a red light at this intersection. There are police officers at this intersection. Vehicles that don't stop at this red light will be photographed. Answer 164. Vehicles that don't stop at this red light will be photographed. This intersection is monitored with a red light camera. The camera photographs vehicles that run a red light here. Their owners may be cited. Question 165. The three principles used when braking hard in a turn are control, straighten, move, straighten, square, squeeze. Square, push, lean, turn, slow, squeeze. Answer 165. Straighten, square, squeeze. When braking hard in a turn, the driver must follow the principles of straighten, square, squeeze and practice them. Question 166. When can you ride a motorcycle between two lanes of traffic? Only if both lanes are headed in the same direction. Only in heavy traffic. Only in designated areas. Never. Answer 166. Never. A motorcycle needs a full lane width to maneuver safely. A motorcycle should never be ridden between lanes of traffic, even if it looks like there is room. It could put you too close to other vehicles. If they were to start making even a small movement, such as changing lanes, you would have no place else to go. Question 167. Under ideal conditions, you should maintain a following distance of at least score behind the vehicle ahead of you. 4 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 2 seconds. Answer 167. 2 seconds. Always keep at least a 2-second following distance behind the vehicles in front of you. This gives you time to react if something happens ahead. It also gives you a better view of things in the road, such as potholes, slippery spots, chunks of tire tread, or debris. If conditions are less than ideal, such as in bad weather, leave even more space. Question 168. What does this sign mean? You must not drive in the right-hand lane under any circumstance. You must exit if you remain in the right-hand lane. You may exit if you remain in the right-hand lane. This is the end of the highway. You must move into the right-hand lane. Answer 168. You must exit if you remain in the right-hand lane. This sign means that the right-hand lane leads to an exit ramp off this roadway. If you don't want to exit this roadway, move out of the right-hand lane. Question 69. What does a pair of these signs mean? Do not stop in the area between the signs. Do not park in the area between the signs. Do not stand in the area between the signs. Do not stop in the area between the signs except to load or unload passengers or merchandise. Answer 169. Do not stop in the area between the signs. This is a no stopping sign. It means that you are not allowed to stop here, even for a moment. These signs are typically used in pairs or groups. Question 170. What does this road sign mean? No parking, no trucks, no passing, no stopping. Answer 170. No passing. A red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign means that cars and other vehicles should not pass. Question 171. At night, if you meet another vehicle with blinding lights, The safest thing to do is look slightly to the high-hand side. Turn your high beam on. Look at the headlight of the approaching vehicle. Open and close your eyes rapidly. Answer: 171. Look slightly to the high-hand side. At night, should you meet another vehicle with blinding bright lights, the safest thing to do is to look slightly to the right-hand side. Question 172. A driver in front of you is signaling with his or her hand and arm pointing upward. This driver intends to turn left. Make a U-turn. Turn right, stop. Answer 172. Turn right. You may use your vehicle's signal lights or hand signals. If the signal lights are not working, or if a bright sunlight makes them hard to see, use hand signals. A driver in front of you who signals with his or her hand and arm pointing upward is about to turn right. Question 173. How can you stop quickly on a slippery road? Use the rear brake only. Use threshold braking. Stop braking and coast to a stop. Use the front brake only. Answer 173. Use threshold braking. Pull in the clutch and apply both brakes quickly and smoothly but without locking the wheels, or without ABS kicking in if your motorcycle has ABS brakes. If either wheel locks, release the brake momentarily to get the wheel rolling, then reapply the brakes, but not to the point of locking. This is called threshold braking. Question 174. You have a green light and you want to go straight through the intersection, but other vehicles are blocking the intersection on the other side. What should you do? Enter the intersection and honk your horn to let the other drivers know you are there. Enter the intersection and wait for the other vehicles to clear it. Don't enter the intersection until the other vehicles have cleared it. Merge into another lane and try to do around the other vehicles. Answer 174. Don't enter the intersection until the other vehicles have cleared it. Never block an intersection. Even if the light is green, don't proceed into the intersection if you can't get through it. Instead, wait until the other side of the intersection is clear before you proceed. Question 175. How many passengers can an M1 driver carry? 1 immediate relative, 1 none, 2. Answer: 175, none. M1 drivers are not allowed to carry any passengers. Question 176. What does this road sign mean? Truck entrance ahead on the right, a hidden school bus stop. Bus entrance ahead on the right, hidden driveway ahead. Answer: 176. Bus entrance ahead on the right. This sign indicated an upcoming bus entrance on the right. Vehicles should be prepared to yield to buses entering the roadway. Question 177. To legally drive a motorcycle, the driver must have a valid license plate, be at least 16 years old, have an M1, M2, or M license, meet all the requirements above. Answer 177. Meet all the requirements above. To legally drive a motorcycle in Ontario, you must be at least 16 years old and have a valid motorcycle license, and a license plate must be attached to the rear of your vehicle. Question 178. If you change the color of your motorcycle, you must report it to the police within 6 days. Do nothing. Report it to a driver and vehicle license issuing office within 6 days. Call 911. Answer 178. Report it to a driver and vehicle license issuing office within 6 days. Your vehicle permit includes a description of your motorcycle. If you have changed anything, such as the color, you must report it to a driver and vehicle license issuing office within 6 days. Question 179. What does this road sign mean? Road ahead turns right, then left. Intersection ahead. Narrow road ahead. Road ahead turns left, then right. Answer 179. Road ahead turns right, then left. This sign indicates a double curve ahead. The road ahead first turns right, then left. Question 180. What does this road sign mean? There is a snowmobile repair shop ahead. Snowmobiles are not allowed ahead. Snowmobiles cross this road ahead. There is snowmobile parking ahead. Answer 180. Snowmobiles cross this road ahead. This is a snowmobile cross this road sign. Question 181. What does this road sign mean? Do not turn left. Do not turn left except during the times shown. Do not turn left during the times shown. Do not make a U-turn except during the times shown. Answer 181. Do not turn left during the times shown. A red slash inside a circle means no. This sign means that left turns are prohibited during the times shown on the sign, in this case from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Question 182. What does this road sign mean? You may park here. School buses load or unload in this are by turning on the flashing red lights and extending the stop arm. School buses load or unload in this area without using the flashing red lights or the stop arm. You must be driving a school bus to enter this area. Answer 182. School buses load or unload in this area without using the flashing red lights or the stop arm. This sign marks a loading zone for school buses. In this area, school buses load or unload passengers without using the flashing red lights or the stop arm. Question 183. The rear brake is controlled by a foot pedal. The left-hand lever, a button on the hand grip. The right-hand lever. Answer 183. A foot pedal. A rear brake is controlled by the right foot pedal. The front brake is controlled by the right-hand lever. Question 184. What does this sign mean? You may stop and rest here. Drive to the right of the sign. There is a playground ahead. Drive to the left of the sign. Answer 184. Drive to the right of the sign. This is a hazard warning sign. The downward lines indicate the side on which you may bypass the hazard. Question 185. When you're preparing to pass the vehicle in front of you, you can increase your line of sign by riding in the right tire track position, the left tire track position, any lane position, the center of your lane. Answer 185. The left tire track position. To increase your line of sight when passing the vehicle ahead of you, drive in the left portion of the lane. This will let you see beyond the vehicle in front of you and spot oncoming hazards. Question 186. If a large animal suddenly runs in front of your motorcycle, you should brake as hard as you can, jump off the motorcycle. Do your best to swerve around it. Sound your horn and proceed. Answer 186. Do your best to swerve around it. If you cannot stop in time and the animal is large, such as a dog or a moose, you may have no choice but to swerve. If you are in traffic, try to stay in your lane. However, if the animal is small, you have a better chance of surviving an impact with it than with another vehicle. Question 187. Weaving when riding over a metal grating is dangerous to motorcycle riders, is not hazardous, is caused by poor motorcycle skills, is harmful to the motorcycle. Answer 187. Is not hazardous. Weaving caused by riding over a metal grating is usually not hazardous. Relax and stay on course. Question 188. Which of the following will affect the motorcycle riders more than four-wheel vehicle drivers? Roads and weather conditions, blood alcohol content, speed limit on highways, visibility of oncoming vehicles. Answer 188. Roads and weather conditions. Motorcycle riders are adversely affected by road and weather changes as they are not protected like four-wheel vehicle drivers are. Question 9. What does this sign mean? Pedestrian crossing, uncontrolled intersection, do not enter, railway crossing. Answer 189. Railway crossing. All railway crossings on public roads are marked with a large red and white crossbuck signs. When a train is approaching, you must stop and yield to the train. Remember, the train cannot yield to you. Question 190. Which of the following statements about driving in the rain is false? Wear bright colors and reflective or fluorescent clothing. Avoid driving in the center of the road. Use the front brake as you need to stop quickly. Slow down and avoid sudden moves. Answer 190. Use the front brake as you need to stop quickly. Both brakes together are more effective than the rear brake alone, even on a slippery surface. Question 191. The taillights of other vehicles are useful for motorists to avoid blind spots of the vehicle, to estimate the distance of the vehicle, to see the bumps or rough pavement, to judge the speed of the vehicle. Answer 191. To see the bumps or rough pavement. The vehicle's taillights can alert the motorist of any rough conditions on the road. Question 192. To keep a motorcycle in good working condition, what formula must be followed by the driver every day? 10-point checkup formula, 12-point checkup formula, 5-point checkup formula, 15-point checkup formula. Answer 192. 10-point checkup formula. Before starting the motorcycle, every motorcycle rider must perform a daily checkup by following a 10-point formula. Question 193. You had to make an emergency stop. How can you notify other drives that you need help? Put your helmet on the ground near the road. Honk your horn once in a while. Stand on the shoulder of the road and wave to passing drivers. Leave your engine running. Answer 193. Put your helmet on the ground near the road. If you must make an emergency stop, pull your motorcycle off the road as far as possible. If you need help, place your helmet on the ground near the road. This is a signal among motorcycle drivers that a motorcyclist needs help. Question 194. This road sign means that parking is permitted only for vehicles displaying a valid accessible parking permit, for everyone, for electric vehicles, for pregnant women and mothers with young children. Answer 194. Only for vehicles displaying a valid accessible parking permit. This sign is placed in the areas where parking is permitted only for vehicles displaying a valid accessible parking permit. Question 195. If a dog starts to chase you while you are riding, you should stop until the owner is found, approach the animal, and then speed away. Call Animal Control Services. Kick the dog. Answer 195. Approach the animal and then speed away. If a dog starts to chase you, you should approach the animal and then speed away. This should stop the dog from chasing you. Question 196. A blocking position discourages other drivers from sharing your lane, encourages other drivers to share your lane, blocks your view, is for blocking other traffic. Answer 196. Discourages other drivers from sharing your lane. Usually, the best lane position is a little to the left or right of the center of your lane. It is also called the blocking position, because it blocks or discourages other drivers from trying to squeeze past you in the same lane. Question 197. What does this road sign mean? Keep right if there is faster traffic. This lane exits to the right. There is a slight bend or curve in the road ahead. There is a sharp bend or curve in the road ahead. Answer 197. There is a slight bend or curve in the road ahead. This sign warns of slight bend or curve in the road ahead. Question 198. Motorcycle riders must give the right-of-way to heavy goods trucks, pedestrians, other motorcycles, four-wheelers. Answer 198. Pedestrians. Motorcycle riders must stop for pedestrians at crosswalks or intersections. Question 199. If the traffic signal light facing you is red and you intend to do straight through the intersection, what must you do? Stop if there are vehicles on your path of travel. Slow down. Then proceed when the way is clear. Stop momentarily. Then proceed when safe. Come to a complete stop and wait for the light to turn green. Answer 199. Come to a complete stop and wait for the light to turn green. When the traffic light is red, you must come to a complete stop. Proceed only when the signal turns green and the way is clear. Question 200. What does this road sign mean? Maximum speed limit at night. Recommended speed in a construction zone. Maximum safety speed for a curve. Maximum safe speed on the shoulder. Answer 200. Maximum safety speed for a curve. Posted under a curve warning, this sign shows the maximum safe speed for the curve. Question 201. What does this road sign mean? Slow down and proceed with caution. There is a stop sign ahead. Stop and yield to approaching vehicles. Slow down and yield to approaching vehicles. Answer 201. Stop and yield to approaching vehicles. This is a stop sign. You must come to a complete stop and yield the right-of-way to approaching vehicles before you proceed. Question 202. You must have your motorcycle's headlight turned on, only at night, only in rain or fog, only in the daytime, whenever you are driving. Answer 202. Whenever you are driving, all motorcycles must have a white light at the front headlight and a red light at the back, rear, or tail light, and these must be used at all times of the day and night. Question 23. If your license is suspended, you may not operate a motorcycle. You may operate a motorcycle when accompanied by a licensed rider. You may only ride to and from work. You may operate a motorcycle in an emergency. Answer 203. You may not operate a motorcycle. If your license is suspended, you may not operate a motorcycle under any circumstances. Question 204. The best way to deal with a tailgater is to call the police. Let the tailgater pass you. Increase your speed. Honk your horn. Answer. Let the tailgater pass you. If you are being tailgated, try to get the tailgater in front of you. Change lanes if possible, slow down, and encourage the tailgater behind you to pass. Don't increase your speed in an attempt to appease or outdistance the tailgater. No speed is too fast for some tailgaters. Question 205. What do these pavement markings mean? Vehicles traveling in either direction can make right turns. Vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. This is a one-way road. This is a three-way road. Answer 205. Vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. This is a shared center lane, also known as a shared left turn lane. Vehicles in either direction may use this lane only to make a left turn. Use this lane with caution because vehicles traveling in the opposite direction may use it too. Question 206. Tire pressure score at lower temperatures. Increases or decreases, stays the same. Decreases, increases. Answer 206. Decreases. Checking the tire pressure is recommended every time you drive. Proper tire pressure means safer driving and longer-lasting tires. Use an air pressure gauge to get accurate readings. Keep in mind that the tire pressure decrease when the tires are cold. Question 207. The motorcycle rider must use the following for correct stopping. Front brake first and rear brake next. Only the rear brake, both brakes simultaneously. Only the front brake. Answer 207. Both brakes simultaneously. Always use both brakes simultaneously to decrease stopping distance. Question 208. You are in danger of hitting an object and need to swerve to avoid it. What is the best way to initiate a swerve? Apply a small amount of pressure to the hand grip on the side of your intended swerve. Apply a small amount of pressure to the hand grip on the side opposite to your intended swerve. Lean sharply in the direction in which you need to swerve. Lean sharply in the opposite direction from which you need to swerve. Answer 208. Apply a small amount of pressure to the hand grip on the side of your intended swerve. If you are in danger of hitting an object, the best way to initiate a swerve is to apply a small amount of pressure to the hand grip on the side of your intended swerve. This will cause the motorcycle to lean quickly in that direction. Question 209. What does this road sign mean? Right turns are allowed. All turns are allowed. You may not park between here and the corner. You must turn right. Answer 209. You must turn right. This is a right turn only sign. You must turn right from this lane. Question 210. What does this road sign mean? Danger. There is a sharp turn ahead. There is a playground to the right. Take a detour. Danger. The road ends ahead. Answer 210. Danger. There is a sharp turn ahead. This sign warns of a sudden turn in the road ahead in the direction shown by the arrow. Slow down and proceed with care. Question 211. What does this road sign mean? Merging traffic ahead, hidden intersection, no left turns, road branching off ahead. Answer 211. Road branching off ahead. This is a road branching off ahead road sign. This sign indicates a side road branching off to the right. Question 212. What does this road sign mean? Pass other traffic on the right. There is a winding road ahead. The road turns right and then left. Keep right of the obstacle ahead. Answer 212. Keep right of the obstacle ahead. This sign indicates a divider, traffic island, or other obstacle ahead. Keep right of it. Question 213. If you fail to present your insurance card when stopped by a police officer, you may be fined $400, $750, $1,000, $150. Answer 213, $400. When driving your own vehicle or someone else's, you must carry the pink liability insurance card from the insurance company for that particular vehicle. You must show this card if a police officer asks for it. If you do not, you may be fined up to $400. Question 214. What does this road sign mean? You must turn right. You must not turn right. You must turn left. You must not turn left. Answer 214. You must not turn left. A red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign indicates that left turns are prohibited here. Question 215. What does this road sign mean? There is a sharp curve to the right. You must turn right. Stay to the right of the center island. Keep right. Answer 215. There is a sharp curve to the right. Chevron signs are posted in groups to guide drivers around sharp curves in the road. Question 216. What does this road sign mean? Narrow roadway ahead. Hidden intersection ahead. Intersection ahead. Railway crossing ahead. Answer 216. Intersection ahead. This sign warns that there is an intersection ahead. The arrow indicates which road has the right of way. Question 217. What does this road sign mean? A speed limit change ahead. Maximum safe speed on the ramp. Maximum safe speed for the curve. Maximum safe speed limit on the highway. Answer 217. Maximum safe speed limit on the highway. This is a maximum speed limit on the highway road sign. Question 218. To warn drivers that you are slowing down in an unusual place, you should rise slightly off your seat. Flash your brake light. Swerve from side to side. Shift gears instead of braking. Answer 218. Flash your brake light. To warn drivers that you are slowing down in an unusual place, tap the brake pedal to flash your brake lights behind you. Question 219. In which of the following situations will the motorcycle rider need to shift his/her weight to the rear end? When the rear tire blows, when the front tire blows, when she/he takes a turn, when the motorcycle loses its balance? Answer 219. When the front tire blows. If a front tire blows, the motorcycle must try to steer straight and shift his/her weight to the rear to control the vehicle. Question 220. What does this sign mean? A fast-moving vehicle. A slow-moving vehicle. A vehicle carrying dangerous goods. An emergency vehicle. Answer 220. A slow-moving vehicle. The emblem on the rear of the vehicle identifies it as a slow-moving vehicle. Slow-moving vehicles include farm equipment and some construction equipment. If you see this emblem on a vehicle you are following, slow down and be patient. Question 221. What does this sign mean? Gravel road ahead. Bridge crossing ahead. Milled or grooved pavement ahead. None of the above. Answer 221. Milled or grooved pavement ahead. This sign means that the pavement has been milled or grooved. Your vehicle's stopping ability may be affected, so obey the speed limit and drive with extra caution. Motorcyclists may experience reduced traction on these surfaces. Question 222. The edge of the road is dangerous for motorcycles because visibility is poor. Dirt and gravel provide little traction. The pavement is of poor quality. It is not driven on often. Answer 222. Dirt and gravel provide little traction. The side of the road can be dangerous to motorcycles because the dirt and gravel build up there provide little traction. Question 223. Alcohol may impair the driver's ability to turn the motorcycle at night, control the motorcycle, stop the motorcycle. All of the above. Answer 223. All of the above. Alcohol impairs the driver's ability to control, turn, or stop the motorcycle. Question 224. When driving in a group members should communicate by loud yelling, changing lane positions, using hand signal, driving in pairs. Answer 224. Using hand signal. When you're driving in a group, communicate with hand signals. Make sure all group members are familiar with the hand signals before you start your trip. To speak to another driver, wait until the town of you have stopped. Question 225. A steady yellow traffic light at an intersection indicates that you must slow down and proceed with caution. Increase your speed to get past the yellow light before it turns red. Stop if you can do so safely. Stop, yield to pedestrians, and proceed with caution. Answer 225. Stop if you can do so safely. A steady yellow traffic light indicates that the traffic light is about to turn red. Stop if it is safe to do so. However, don't stop suddenly and risk getting rear-ended by the vehicle behind you. If you cannot stop safely, proceed with caution into the intersection, perform the maneuver you intended to make there, and clear the intersection. Question 226. Which of the following is most useful to the motorcycle rider to help him/her maintain balance? Wearing a helmet, keeping the feet steady on the foot pegs, regular body movements while riding, correct use of lower gears. Answer 226. Keeping the feet steady on the foot pegs. Motorcycle riders must keep their feet firmly on the foot pegs. This will help them maintain balance. Question 227. What does this road sign mean? The right lane is for faster traffic. Slower traffic must turn right. Slow down when you are in the right lane. Slower traffic must keep right. Answer 227. Slower traffic must keep right. This sign is usually posted on multi-lane roadways. It means just what it says. Slower traffic should stay in the rightmost lane, except when turning left or avoiding an obstruction or other hazard. Question 228. This hand signal indicates that the driver intends to slow down. Turn left, turn right, make a U-turn. Answer 228. Turn right. This hand signal indicates that the driver intends to turn right. Question 229. When upshifting, you should twist the throttle as you pull in the clutch. Twist the throttle with the clutch pulled in. Twist the clutch while you pull in the throttle. Twist the throttle. Answer 229. Twist the throttle as you pull in the clutch. To shift up, twist the throttle as you pull in the clutch. Move the shift lever up with your toe until it stops. When you can hear and feel the gear engage, ease off on the clutch and slowly twist the throttle back up to speed. Question 230. When entering a curve, you should turn your head, not your shoulders, in the direction of the curve. Reduce your speed before the curve. Look as far around it as possible. Do all of the above. Answer 230. Do all of the above. As you enter the curve, look as far around it as possible. This helps you stay in a smooth line around the curve. If you look only at the road directly in front of you, you are likely to wander back and forth across the lane. Constantly correcting your steering. Question 231. Most of your motorcycle's stopping power is provided by the front brake, the front and rear brakes equally, the rear brake, the clutch. Answer 231. The front brake. The front brake provides 3/4 of your motorcycle's stopping power. Question 232. What does this road sign mean? School zone, provincial park, detour, directions to cities and towns. Answer 232. Directions to cities and towns. This is a direction sign, showing the directions to various cities and towns. Question 233. What does this road sign mean? Do not pass, do not enter, keep right, keep left. Answer 232. Do not enter. You will see such signs at roadway openings. You are not to enter or where you would be driving the wrong way on a one-way roadway. Question 234. What does this road sign mean? Road work ahead, traffic control person ahead, survey crew working ahead, pedestrian area. Answer 234. Traffic control person ahead. This sign indicates a traffic control person ahead. Traffic control persons may direct traffic at construction zones by using hand signals and stop-slow paddles. Slow down and follow directions of the traffic control person. Question 235. Which is a safer gear to use while going down a hill? The right gear, any gear, higher gear, lower gear. Answer 235. Lower gear. Using a lower gear while going down a hill acts as a brake. Question 236. If you are found guilty of falsifying your motorcycle's insurance documents, you may face which of the following penalties? A fine between $5,000 and $25,000, loss of license for up to a year, loss of your vehicle for up to 3 months, one or more of the above. Answer 236. One or more of the above. Before you may register your motorcycle or moped or renew your registration, you must show proof that you have insurance coverage. If you provide false documents or lie about your insurance, you can be fined from $5,000 up to $25,000. You may also lose your license for up to 1 year and have your motorcycle or moped taken away for up to 3 months. Question 237. What must you do at a flashing red traffic signal? Stop and yield as you would at a stop sign. Stop and do not proceed until the signal stops flashing. Proceed with caution. The traffic signal is out of order. Proceed straight through. You cannot turn left or right at a flashing red signal. Answer 237. Stop and yield as you would at a stop sign. You must treat a flashing red signal like a stop sign. Question 238. What does this road sign mean? Divided highway ahead, narrow roadway ahead, hidden intersection ahead, one-way street ahead. Answer 238. Narrow roadway ahead. This sign indicated that the roadway narrows without a reduction in the number of lanes. Question 239. When you are being passed by another vehicle, you should move toward the center of your lane. Maintain your current lane position. Move as far to the right as possible. Move toward the left of your lane. Answer 239. Move toward the center of your lane. When being passed by oncoming vehicle or from behind, move toward the center of your lane. This way, you won't be too close to a passing vehicle, and you'll discourage other drivers from moving into your lane. Question 240. Which of the following 3 documents are required for motorcycle riders in Ontario? Valid driver's license, birth certificate, and passport. Vehicle ownership document, passport, and insurance liability card. Insurance liability card, valid driver's license, and vehicle ownership document. Birth certificate, marriage certification, and valid driver's license. Answer 240. Insurance liability card, valid driver's license, and vehicle ownership document. Insurance liability card, valid driver's license, and vehicle ownership documents are required for all drivers in Ontario. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, please like and subscribe. You can download these materials from drivetesthelp.ca/M1. Please let us know how your M1 test goes. Good luck.